डिस्कस करते हैं थोड़ा सा। एक काफ़ी क्वेश्चन होता है एचआर, स्पेशली जो कैंडिडेट्स है एचआर के फील्ड में अपना करियर बनाना चाहते हैं, या जो ऑलरेडी काम भी कर रहे होते हैं, या और भी जो लोग जानना चाहते हैं कि एचआरडी और पर्सनल में क्या अंतर रहता है, राइट। तो डिफरेंस बिटवीन एचआरडी पर्सनल। Okay. So in brief, I am going to tell you about what are the main differences between the human resource development and the personal. Earlier it was a department which was called by the name of personal department of any organization. The main function of personal department was started from assist in the required recruitment, then salary admin, then compliance of statutory है ना। नोट फोर्थ इज अबाउट exit formality, third is personal file, fourth is okay, fourth is HR record keeping. Okay. So when it was a personal department, the main functions of the personal department was started to take participation in recruitment and selection process. Then the salary administration. Salary administration is relates to the attendance, then leave management, then counting of days plus OTRs, then salary preparation, overtime preparation, or the distribution of salary. Then was making statutory compliance norms like submission of various returns. For PF, implementation of certain labor laws into the factory like PF, ESI, bonus, gratuity, minimum wages, payment of wages, etc. And upkeep of the record of the same accordingly. Then a completion of exit formalities. Then making or maintenance of the personal file of each and every employee. Then the upkeeping of HR record, right. So these were the basic functions of the personal department. Now when the globalization came, at the end of the 90s, okay, so the one new trend which has bigger and better scope of the personal management, it was introduced by the name of human resource development, right. So the main functions of human resource along with all these personal functions, right, all personal department functions, HR needs to do some other related functions which is required to develop for the development of the skills of a particular employee. This is the main objective of HR department, to take best from each and every employee for all the categories from worker to the higher management. Okay, for this there are certain provisions which are required to be maintained into an organization, so that every employee which is paying salary or wages to the concerned staff members and workers, what ultimately is the output is taking best from them, taking best from their skill. Then there is a need of HR department along with all these personal department. What the additional tasks are being done by the HR department? Yes, I am going to tell you. It's related to recruitment and selection, orientation, training and development, then compliance of some norms as SA 8000, 2004, ISO's norm, and some higher norms. Okay. Then HRMIS, HR audits, exit and appraisal. Okay, it's related of an employee, right? So the HRD functions, which along with all the personal functions HR used to perform, nowadays some additional functions like number one is HR policies and procedure. Every company has its, many companies they have their own HR policy and procedure books or manual as well. When a new employee or new joinee comes to join the company during the orientation or induction program, this is the responsibility of HR head or HR concerned HR executive to tell about the prevailing HR policies and procedures in regards to human resource, right? So main function of HR is to design, draft, standardize and review of HR policy. HR policy is for what? Like is for the recruitment selection, attendance procedure, leave management and performance management system, training and development, exit interviews, some welfare policy systems, policies or welfare facilities which are provided by the company, and the company is certified by which standard, maybe from for AC 8000 or ISO, and these all introduction are to be introduced by a new joinee during the course of his induction and orientation, right? Then recruitment and selection. As per the company's HR policy, recruitment and selection process is being done by the HR department. Then the orientation. New joinee needs to present during this program, or HR is required to give induction or an orientation program to each and every new joinee who comes to join the company. This contains about the 360-degree procedures of the company's work systems, and the new joinee is being introduced in each and every department. Okay, and also given information about the current HR policies. Okay, existing HR policy. Then training and development. Yes, if there is a requirement of training, sometimes indoor training, sometimes outdoor training is to be provided by the HR department, and training planner is prepared, and as per the training planner, training is to be given, right? There are various training programs. Then if the company is certified under some principle, then it is the duty of HR department to implement principles and maintain the record of the that same, and the training is to be provided to each and every employee in regards to that principles. Okay. Then ISO, right? Then HRIMS. This is a very new system. HRIMS means HR information system. HR management information system. All the activities which are being performed by the HR department on periodically, weekly, fortnightly or monthly, in a prescribed format, all the information or activity is to be introduced to the higher management, and HR also put forward some suggestion in regards to the work related to HR and administration, right? Then the HR audits. Yes, in many companies HR department used to do self audit also. है ना? Self audit means review of the work and functions of the HR department, and to highlight the area of improvement as well. Then HR follows the work to make improvement in that highlighted or identified areas. Okay. Then the exit formula. Yeah, nowadays there is a provision of making conversation with the employee who is going to leave the company. The main reason behind this to know the root cause, that why this employee is leaving my company, so that in future we may review and maintain some draft or implement some policies in order to retain the manpower, because there is a training cost which occur in each and every employee. If an employee comes fast and goes fast, it's a big loss to the company, right? Then the many times, okay, performance appraisal. This is the most important task. How can we, as I was talking about the retention of an employee, how can we retain the manpower? Yes, definitely. If we do award him or her increment or promotion as per their performance, so they are the prescribed performance appraisal policies or system in the concerned company's HR policy, and it is the duty of prime duty of HR Many companies, they do have annual performance appraisal system. Many companies, they do performance appraisal of an employee after the completion of every 12 months of his course of duty. So this is the main duty of HR. I am satisfied in a company where I am getting my increment, due increment within the specified time or as per my performance. I am happy. Why will I going to leave that company? But I am not getting the increment in due time. I am not getting the promotion. Then really I will get demotivated and will plan to leave that company. Right? This is the common thinking of each and every person or each and every employee who is serving in an organized sector. Right? Apart from this HR work, personal work, HR also used to coordinate or perform the task along with the administration department. HR or admin works are correlated because administration is what? Administration is the admin of all activities which are related to human beings like transportation, meal, canteen, uniform, or you know, drivers duty management, shifting of the shifts, shift rotation, and to upkeeping of the related maintenance items into the factory or company like electrical items, firefighting items, machines. All these works are being done by HR or admin department while maintaining coordination between the two. So friends, as per my practical knowledge, not bookish knowledge, practical experience, I have given you very this important information in a very brief manner so that it may help you to know that what is the difference between the HR and the personal, right? What is it, main difference? That HR is the wider form of personal, because we are not a machine. I am not a machine doing production work, getting payment. No, I am a man, I am a human being. I have my feelings, I have my vision, I have my own life objective. So if the company is helpful to provide me all this path of growth and job satisfaction, yes, this is the work of HR department, which is now the very uh, most desirable department form of HR department, which is required to maintain management tactfully. Right, friends? I hope so that if you really do like my hard work, I